Hey fam, this your girl Shannon Owens, aka the Know Your Worth Coach. Want to give a little disclaimer. The times we in right now, can't nobody leave home. We're down here in Orlando, Florida. Hey, so you might hear a door slam. You might see somebody a shadow walk past. We got 3 people working from home and baby girl going to school. So it is what it is, but I am here. I know it's been a minute. This has been on my heart for a while. I apologize for not showing up like I said I would. Hey, I'm being very open and honest with y'all. I know I talked about being consistent last year. And I kind of slipped with it just because I was going through so many things in my mind, and this is just me being transparent. And that's what we got to do sometimes. Our intentions can mean everything, but doing it is a whole nother thing, and showing up and I have no excuses. I've been in a lot of pain, but still no excuse. So I'm taking advantage of the breath I have in my body this day. I'm taking advantage of being healthy, not counting the things that I'm not taking things for granted anymore. And that's just me being honest with you, and maybe you could take something for that. Wrinkle, sorry, I ain't ironing today. I ain't going nowhere, so I ain't even think to iron my clothes. Yeah, it is what it is. Sorry about that. I hope y'all can receive me anyway. But I do want to bring back the self-check Sunday, temperature check Tuesday, and follow-up Friday. It was so important to me because it's something that we can hold ourselves to. It's something that self-check Sunday is all about, checking yourself and choosing something deliberately that you will work on in the upcoming week. I missed Sunday, but I'm reflecting on it, and this is our AKA self-check Sunday. So with this season that we in, and you'll hear me say that, I'm tired of hearing COVID. I'm tired of hearing coronavirus. I'm tired of hearing the negativity. I'm tired of being afraid. I just don't want to do it anymore, and I know a lot of you are too. I'm not negating. It's so many people I know, like that 6 degrees of separation, that we know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody who's been affected by this, and my heart goes out. It's very sad to know that people are hurting and even passing away and can't have, their loved ones there with them by their side. Like, I just can't imagine. Like the words say, I'm going to mourn with them. I'm going to keep them in my heart. But in the meantime, I'm going to live because we still have that opportunity. We've been granted that gift that we take for granted much, much too often. So with this self-check Sunday that we're doing this Monday, you got to figure out what it is you're going to do this week. I used to do it where, okay, this week when I go to work, I'm not going to do this. Most of us can't go to work, but most of us are at home 24/7 with our families, our spouses, our children. Some of us even at home by ourselves. Some of us are in homes that are too small to contain, and the only reason it was able to be tolerated is because people were gone at certain times of the day. So I understand that. So with that being said, self-check Sunday, what can we do? What can you take into this week to keep yourself in check, because you matter to so many people, even if you do live alone, even if you're the only one left in your family, even if you are the head of the household and you've been laid off. It still matters how you conduct yourself, how you think, um, how what you watch, what you read, what you're taking in. For some of y'all, I'm just going to tell y'all, cut the damn TV off. Just shut it down. Put something good in your ear. Listen to some gospel or some inspirational music. Read something good. I got a free ebook, shameless plug. I'm good. Are you really? It's for download on my website, ShannonOwensPDC.com/invest. Little blue cover, nice cover. And I just want you all to know that this is that time. if you're still here, we got to be aware of the season that we're in and not just, you know, exist in it, but exist in it. Make it mean something to you. Oh my God, it's so, you hear about everybody losing money. Everybody ain't losing money. When I say the creative gene has been clicked on for some of those who are bored and, who always wanted to be an entrepreneur but was stuck in the grind of the corporate job or blue collar job, doing the same thing every day. Our routine has been crushed. And some people can't handle that. When that routine is shut, it shakes their whole world. But sometimes that's what you need, a little bit of shaking. You need something to stir you. You need something to take your mind off of what's going on, to have a fresh start. I see people who are seamstress making masks for people to wear and selling them, entrepreneur. I see people, coaching. I see people giving. I see people singing. I see people social media is a trip right now. They are doing birthday parties virtually. They are doing so many different challenges. What can you do? So that's what my self-check Sunday on this Monday gonna be to you all. Take something from within you to this day. Even if you live alone, what can you do? Fortunately, we have the advantage of having technology. Fortunately, we have the advantage of being able to have smartphones, TVs. We are so informed till it can be overload. But what can you do to prosper in this season? And not only to prosper and make it a selfish thing, because on this self-check Sunday, this is when we use the self-examination of the 4 quadrants that, I talk about in my book and in my coaching, the self-examination, the self-accountability, the selflessness, and the self-love. On that Sunday, this is the day you examine yourself. This ain't about nobody else around you. It's about you. And it's about you looking within to see what you can pour without. And a lot of people are pouring without some ugly, some fearfulness, even in the sense of wanting to help. It's like, okay, enough is enough. I don't need that anymore. What else can you do for me? Is there something else you can do? And that's what this is about. So right now, the self-examination on Self-Check Sunday, even though it's Monday, this is a time where you can sit down and really evaluate yourself. It's time to do that. You can't ignore it no more. My pastor said something that was so real. Corona, if people are broken, people are arguing, and he said Corona revealed a lot of stuff about the stuff that we are going through in our lives. And if that revelation has come to you and opened your eyes, you can't just continue on as usual. It's time to do something about it and bust some moves and make some changes. So what did it reveal for you? I really want to know. I would love for you to put the comments in the chats. What has this season revealed to you, about your life, about your family, about your perspective, about your purpose, about your, we're so intellectual at times till we forget the creativity side. We got 2 sides to us. It makes a whole. And to be whole, we got to use all that. So what have you been doing that's creative? You can't say, I don't have time to decorate my house no more, because you got all the time in the world. Even if you're working from home, when you log off, you can't go nowhere. So why not stop at an essential place of business like a Lowe's and a Home Depot or Kmart? Well, I ain't got Kmart no more, but a Walmart or something like that, and buy you a can of paint and paint your house. You've been saying you want to redecorate for a long time. Get busy and redecorate. Move some furniture around. Change the scenery. Add some new curtains up so you get a new vibe or something. I know I got to do it. I'm sick of the brown and the beige. It's time to do something new, and I will. It's slower for me because of my back, but I can get help. It's about, again, using my mind, using my time wisely. I already told them somebody was going to be walking through every now and then. But you got to use this time wisely. We've been challenging each other in my own house because we have a house full of entrepreneurs. Just ran from the mama, I guess. Hey, but to challenge us, it's become like a competition. Who could accomplish that feat faster? And it's not a bad thing. Like it's a encouragement to one another. You do your shirts, you do your food, you do your wigs, you do your teaching, you do your photography. I do my motivation and inspiration, and we come together and we use that to help one another. But when you challenge us, hey, that just makes it even a little bit more fun. So I'm challenging you today. Again, like I said, to the people who are home and maybe don't have any family, you still can be effective. You still can do something to help somebody else. This time, this season, it's not just about you. It's to see what you can do to help somebody else in a way that they will remember it for the rest of their lives, which means a memory will be created, and it'll be a good memory in a bad time. So how about that? If you are into fitness or anything like that, man, they doing so many challenges. You better get online and get on board and do something and put some challenges out there to help somebody. Even if you're not getting paid, it's keeping you going. It's keeping you busy. It's keeping you creative. It's keeping you fit. And then you helping somebody else. And then they might just donate to you and help you out. People are willing to give to people who are showing them and helping them. If you're providing a need, people don't mind giving. If you are, like I said, the seamstress, what can you do to help? She's sewing masks and pretty different colors and everything like that. And I think that is, wow, I wish I could sew that well. Little something, but not that much. But what can you do? If you are a reader, get online with some kids who miss school. It's kids that really miss going to school. They miss their friends. They miss their teachers. Get online and read a good story to them or something. Have, set up a interactive play date with the babies and let them talk. We take over the social media now. We doing nothing but playing our games, listening to Trump, listening to the news, worrying. I watch the news sometimes. I have to watch the news to know what to do in my community because I want to be compliant. But I will not be bombarded with it day and night before I go to sleep. When I wake up, one time a day. And that's what I'm going to challenge you to do today, too. If you are a prayer warrior, get in your closet and start going hard. It's people who hurting, y'all. It's people who are crushed by this. It's people who are so afraid. And that's why when I come to you on this Self-Check Sunday and I say check yourself, because you are built for this. You might be the bigger figure that can help somebody else come out of their rut. Why not you? Why not? I'm just saying, why not you? Come on now. You sitting up there stressed and worried. Take advantage. People getting checks. Come on, y'all. People got checks coming from everywhere. Take advantage. Get your savings account right. I'm working with somebody to help get my credit together. It's okay. I ain't down in the dumps, but I would love to be close to 8. So I'm working with somebody on that. That keeps my mind focused. I ain't spending no money as much as I would be. I like to shop online. It is. I can't get out there to the malls like that. I'll shop, but now it has to be for a purpose. It ain't just to be kicking it, You have to just use that different side of your mind on this Self-Check. So I'm going to challenge you. For me, this week, it's getting back on here and being relevant for you because I know people need a good word. I know people need to be encouraged, especially in this season. I know people are looking for some advice. I'm here for that. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm also, getting back into my own thing and my own creative. I got screenplays and books, more books and movies I want to write. And it's not hard. And it's really frustrating. Not frustrating, but it's hard to do right now because, like I said, the house is a little crowded. But there are still times in the day when everybody's asleep that I can get up and do what I need to do. Same for you. Quit playing. Perpetrating a fraud, acting like it's always somebody else's fault, not yours. Yes, you can. You can do it. You can do whatever you decide to do. Whatever you make your mind up to do, you can do, and you will, or won't. Up to you. But I'm challenging you today on this self-check Sunday/Monday. I'll be back on temperature check Tuesday to see how you're holding up. For those who don't understand that week of knowing your worth and adding all the taxes, definitely keeping the self-examination and the selflessness. This is what the first day is about. That self-check Sunday is about self-examination and selflessness. You're not being selfish. You're not making it all about you. Even if you were going into the office, the best you can be, or if you were, if you snapped on the client on Friday, this week you gonna come back like, I ain't going off. I refuse to let somebody hijack my peace. And that will be your self-check. So that's what you constantly have on your mind throughout the week in every situation. On Tuesday, I come back on and we follow up and we call it a temperature check. How you feeling? Are you up here where you get too hot and you're doing exactly what you said you wouldn't do, or is it down low and you maintaining the flow? You doing it. Come on, y'all. That's what this is about. And then on follow up, you go back and you recap your week. You see where it was that you skipped a little bit. You see where you did good. You see where you failed. You see where you fought it. And then you get back on track. That's what this is about. This is about you. This is personal development. I'm a personal development coach. And the person that we can control the most is us. We can't control anybody else. We can't control much of anything. Nowadays, we can barely control our kids because they have so much external stuff when it comes to the internet and all that kind of stuff till we got to be wise and creative, even in how we discipline, even in how we, go to work. I tell people sometimes take a different route to work. Go the same way. You do the same thing every day, every time. That's why this is so hard for some. That routine has been shook. But I think that shook is a real good thing because it's going to make you do something different. It's going to use a different part of your mind. Your car won't go the same way it used to go every day without you even realizing it. Come on, y'all. It's just time to do something new. It's time to step out the comfort zone. It's time to prosper in this season. I'm challenging all of y'all to think of a way that you can do something to help somebody. And if it does put some money in your pocket, good. But if it just helps somebody, even better. Because that's what it's all about. Right now I'm offering some sessions, actually 3 sessions for the price of 2, really, yeah, and my book and a signed copy. And if you want to add something else, I'm not knocking the time. If you need to go a little bit longer, it is what it is. But I know people need to have an outlet. People need to be able to scream and not hurt their family's feelings and say what they want to say without, crushing somebody's spirit and stuff. So that's why I'm available like that right now. And I'm going to put my information out there. I'll put it in the description. And I just want to help y'all. I really do. So if you need somebody to talk to, if you need, that you might want to just get some stuff. My husband's getting on my nerves. Okay, don't tell him that. Come talk to me. Or I really realize I don't like my kids that much. I like them when they're gone for a little while, and I only have to deal with them for a couple hours or so. But these some bad jokers. Call me, don't tell them that. That'll hurt their feelings. And these words, they have so much power. Can't take that back, and you might crush somebody's soul for the rest of their life. So ain't no time for that. If you're sitting up there in your head and you're so afraid that something's going to get you or you're going to get sick, let me tell you something. What you fear the most, you tend to get. So stop. God didn't give us the spirit of fear, but a power, love, and a peace of mind. Claim your peace of mind. Let that be your self-check Sunday, to regain and keep your peace of mind. That you will not be swayed, that you will not be shook, that you will pray, that you will continue to live, that you won't get stuck in that fear. It traps you. We talked about the quicksand before. We ain't got time for that. It's time to get up and get busy. This is that season. Make a difference. Read a book. If you're watching something, watch it for a different purpose. Watch it to, if you're a writer or anything like that, watch the movie differently. Don't watch it just to be watching it. Watch it creatively. Watch it to see the sets and what was cut and how everything went in the movie. Come on, y'all. It's time to do something different. So this is your girl, Shannon Owens. Again, your AKA the Know Your Worth coach. I know your worth, but I can't know it more than you. I want to see you know it more than me, though. I do. I do. You got to know your worth and add all the tax, and don't let nothing go to waste. Don't settle. Don't put yourself at a lower standard, even in this world. Your bank account can get right. You can have some savings, especially in this season. This check's coming from everywhere. Some people about to get, for real, uh, monthly check, government check, reimbursement check. The jobs is giving you checks because they care for you. Don't blow it. Add to your savings account. Build your emergency fund up in case stuff like this happen. And we just so happen to have an emergency and we need some money. You know, check out insurances to see if you got enough to cover your family and you. If you are single and don't have nobody, who could you leave an insurance policy to? Like, you know, the Catholic people, they leave it to the church. They donate to the hospitals. They do this. What can you do to be remembered, to make a difference, to stand out? Come on, y'all. It's in you. Everything you need is in you. I believe it. I know it, and I can't wait to see it. If this video in any way helped you, if you have any questions, please reach out. Send me a link, a comment. Don't be scared to like and to share this with somebody who else may be going on. Take the push of a button, push the buttons, y'all. Share it with somebody who might just need some inspiration too. When I tell you you are priceless, baby, you are priceless. And that don't mean a lot to people, but it should mean the world to you, because it means the world to God. He don't make no junk. He don't make nothing but masterpieces, and that's what you are. Lift your head up, tell the fear to go to hell, put your shoes on, and live. That's all I want. Live in this day and time. We were built and created for this season, this date and time. It's not new, unfortunately. If you go get your history books, we've seen plagues, bubonic plagues, polio, all kind of stuff taking people out, but the remnant remain. We still here. Come on, y'all. Let's be wise. Let's be mindful of others. Don't go out here be acting no dang on fool, trying to rob people and steal. You know, there's some foolishness going on, but no, all that domestic violence, go punch a punching bag and keep your hands to yourself. I'm talking, you know, women beat up on people too. Kids, keep your hands off. Do something constructive. If you're punching a punching bag, you're getting your body in shape. Use your head. So, again, my name is Shannon Owens, a.k.a. the Know Your Worth Coach. You can hit me up on my website, Shannon Owens, PDC, personaldevelopmentcoach.com. ShannonOwensPDC.com, and my LinkedIn, and my link. You can hit me up on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. I'm looking to do some live videos in case people have questions they want to ask on the spot. Drop a heart or a like or a thumbs up if you want something like that from me. I ain't nobody, but I like I said, my heart right now is turned on to you all. And don't settle. Get out there and do something for somebody. This is that self-check Sunday. Like I said, think of something. Check yourself. Keep yourself in mind. Self-examine and selflessness. Check yourself and see what you can do to help somebody else. That's what we're going to do today. I'll follow back up with you all on tomorrow, which is Temperature Check Tuesday, to see how you did today. How about that? I'll see you soon. Take care and much love.